Okay, hello everyone, welcome to Code Enzyme, and today I decided to do it live. So basically, this stream will be private for now, and after the contest is over, I will make it public if the contest goes well. So even I am still learning, and I don't know how many problems I will solve, but okay, let's see how it goes. Now, so since I want to, there are still 5 minutes left, so let me show you my setup. Okay, so I will have a folder. And you will be actually able to hear what I am thinking whenever I am solving the problem. And let me just check if the audio is working fine right now. So how do I even check it? I don't know. Let me open it on some other browser. This is actually my first time streaming on YouTube, but so I don't know how to even see the video. So I don't know how to even see the video. Okay, I think the audio is so I don't know how to. I think the audio is correct. Now let's try to initialize some of the things. We still have 2 minutes 40 seconds in our hand, and I'm pretty much excited. And I don't know how many problems I will be able to solve. Even I am still learning phase. I am actually just a specialist. So yeah, let's see if my rating goes up or down. But whatever my thoughts are, you will be able to hear it. And if the problem seems interesting, I will even try to show you using some pen tablet. Okay. Yeah. So okay, we are here. We still have 2 minutes in our hand. Okay, I will just tell you the name of the extensions that I will be using. So this is a competitive companion extension, and you have to install it in your browser. And next thing, in my VS Code I will be using the CPH judge extension to import the test cases. This is the test case, and also competitive companion, right? So that is what I am using. Many of you keep asking me in the comments what extensions that I use. So that is that. And for writing I will be using OpenBoard. So OpenBoard, yeah. Okay, we only have a minute left. Let me get back to the setup. Okay. I think I will use m2.codeforces because that is much faster than the normal this one. So okay. I hope the contest doesn't get postponed. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so let's read the problem statement. Nikita had a word consisting of exactly 3 lowercase Latin letters. The letters in the Latin alphabets are numbered. Okay, so from 1A to 26. he encoded his word as the sum of the positions of all characters in the alphabet. For example, CAT, he would encode it as 3 plus 1 plus 20, which is 24. Because letter C has index 3 in the alphabet and the letter A, okay, like that. However, this encoding turned out to be ambiguous, obviously. Like AVA is also 24. Determine the lexicologically smallest word of 3 letters that could have been encoded. I mean, what? Okay, so we want to find the smallest numbers of letters 3. So first line of integer contains, determine the smallest word of letter 3 that could have been encoded. Okay, so we are given the sum and we want to determine it like that. Okay, so clearly, the sum cannot go about 26 plus 26 plus 26, right? Otherwise we will have some issues. Let's try to code this up. Okay, cp template. Okay, so first we are only given an integer, so let's take the input. Now like first letter can be 1, right? So what we can do is, I don't care much about the last letters. If the n is greater than, so 26 plus 26 is how much? 52, right? So if my n is greater than 52, then I will never be able to put an A here, right? So because if I have 53, I will have to have 2z and A, right? Something like that. So if I have 2z, 26 26 and A, then I can have AZZ. So 1 plus 26 plus 26, so I can't put an A here. So now I can say string answer equals to string answer first thing first, like if my n is less than equals to 26. Okay, so if the sum is less than 26, then I can simply append 2 a's, and then if it is less than 26, a dash dash, clearly I can, there are only 26 26 26 possibilities. I can even do it in brute force manner also. So I think I will just do this in a brute force because there are very less possibilities. So let's say cp template and n is equals to int input. Okay, now I know, let's say alpha I don't want to waste my time. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Okay, and I think there are only 7, so this will pass in this test case. Okay, so what I can do is I can just do a brute force, like for in NQ, because there are only let's make a hash here. Okay, so for I in range 27 and 27, for j in range 27. Okay, for k in range 27, and actually I will go from 1 to 27. Okay, and notice I can actually eliminate this loop here. Why? Because I can say k is equals to I plus j minus n, right? N minus I plus j, and if k is less than equals to 0, then break. Okay, and if k equals n, k will be equals to n. Now I can say, okay, what can I say? Like I will have to consider this, right? So this will be equals to the smallest, lexicologically smallest. So I can say print a alpha I comma alpha j comma alpha k, right, with a separation equals to nothing, and break. I think I can simply return out of this. So let's try to run this, and we are getting some errors. String index out of range. Why? Because I think it should go like this. Still we are getting a string index out of range, and A B C D E F G H I. We received the AAV. We are getting different for R Z Z, right? So I can make this test case separate, and we are getting this. Okay. Let's print my I, J, and K. What is the value that we are getting? We are getting 1, 1, and 68. Now 68 is too large. Actually, I should say if k is less than equals to 26, then only I have to do this step, otherwise I don't. So we are getting RZZ, and now that passes. Let's try to submit this and get to the next question. So we have Python 3. Yeah, so basically I did a brute force in n square time. So 27 into 27 time into 78. So I think it should pass, but let's see. And we are still in the waiting state. Okay, solution got accepted. Let's move on to the next problem. Make equal. Okay, so there are n containers of water lined up, numbered from left to right, from 1 to n. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 till n. Okay, each container holds any amount of water. Initially the ith container has AI units of water, and the sum of AI is divisible by n. Okay, you can apply the following operation any number of times, possibly 0. Pour any amount of water from the ith container to j container. I must be less than, okay, where I must be less than j. So I can pour the water to the right container. Okay, from contain. Okay, and any index can be chosen and I as I or j any number of times. Yeah, determine whether it is possible to make the amount of water in all the containers same using this operation. Okay, let's create a file and let's try to analyze this problem. Okay, so we have I mean, if there is only, first let's take the input, and input a is equals to list map and input dot split. Okay, now one thing is for sure, if my n was equals to 1, then I can say print yes and return, right? Then I don't even need to do anything. Are there any other corner cases, like it is starting from 1, AI can be equals to 0, and okay, when will I never be able to do it? For 1 and 3 I will never be able to make it. So if some left index, I think this is a problem of prefix sums. Okay, I will never be able to make it because I have to get some values from suffix to backside, right? Why is that? Okay, I think there should be more test cases. Let's see, we have the third test case, 1, 2, 3. Third we have a yes. Fourth, let's say we have 1, 2 and 3. So the sum is 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is equals to 6. So I have to make everything 2, but the first element is not even 2. And now since the first element is not even 2, I have to bring some water from right, so it is never possible. Now I can say, okay, let's say I have an access variable, okay, for I in range n. Okay, if a of I is less than, like, what should be the answer? Let's take s is equals to sum of all the elements in A, so the final value should be equals to s upon n, right? and it was given that this was divisible, so it should be divisible. So this is the final value that I need. Now for I in range n, okay, if a of I is greater than the final value, and if it is greater than the final value, then I can say a of I uh, final I can say I can add this to excess value, right? So excess plus equals to a of I minus final, right? Otherwise I can say, okay, else if we have some case that okay, a of I is less than, but we have some, if a of I plus the excess value uh, plus the excess value is greater than the final value, is greater than equals to, I think let's go for equals to, is greater than equals to the final value, then I can say, okay, excess minus equals to a final minus ai. Else I can simply print a no and return, otherwise I will print a yes. I think this should work. Let's try to run this and it passes. Let's try to submit this and see if it works. So we have second question, make it equal Python 3 and submit. Okay, we are still waiting. I don't know why it is taking so much time. Testing, test case 2, 4. Okay, let's move on to the next problem, that is make equal again. Okay, you have an array of n integers. You can do no more than once apply the following operation. Select three integers I, j, x and assign all the elements of the array with index I to j the value x. Okay, the price of the operation depends on the selected indices, so which is equals to j minus I plus 1 bulbs. I think it must be the currency of some country. For example, if the array is equals to 1 2 3 4 5 1, then I can take I equals to 2, j equals to 4, x equals to 8. Okay, what is the least amount units? Okay, yeah, I think I mean okay, it is equals to the number of elements that I spend doing that. So basically, if what is the time complexity that I need to solve it in? We have n is going from 2 till 2 into 10 to the power 5. AI is going from 1 to n. Okay, so this is an important one, that AI is only going from 1 to n. Okay, so first of all, what I can infer from this is that first I should get the I think this is pretty easy. That like whatever is the maximum occurring element in this array, I should make everything equals to that element, and I think I get it. Okay, so what I can do is first I can create a hash map. N equals to int input a is equals to list map int input dot split. Let's say a hash map, and I will make it a default dictionary, so the default value will be 0. It is even given in the C++ also. So from collections import default dict. Okay, so we'll make a default dict of integers. Now for I in a, I will say a of I d of I plus plus. Right, now I can I have to check how many my answer will be, let's say a very large number like n plus 1. Okay, for I and d, okay, answer is equals to min answer comma what is the value to make all the elements equals to this element. It is simply equals to the n minus d of I. I think that is correct. Let's print answer, and we are getting wrong answers. 4020 say, okay, I think the last test case is where we are going wrong. So let's try to handle this separately. So we have 9 9. I think I can simply first let's try to print my D array. What is the D? So clearly 9 is occurring 3 times, 2 is occurring twice, 5 is occurring. So I can make every element equals to 9 or 5. So 1, 2, 3. I can uh, so 9 minus 3 is how much? So 9 minus 3 is 6. I can use 6 elements to make the everything equal. So why is this giving me a wrong answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, is there a note given? Like in this test case, can I make everything equals to 9? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. I can make them all equals to. Is there something else that I'm missing? Okay, I can't. I can only apply this operation no more than once. So I was applying this operation various number of times, but it was given in the question that I can only apply this operation once. So that's why I was getting a wrong answer. Now, okay, since I want to make this array equal, so clearly if I take, I mean, if all the elements are already 1, then I don't need to do anything, obviously. Now I will keep traversing till okay, so if I have an 8, now I think it is actually pretty simple. Either I have to make this equals to the first element, or I will have to make everything equal to the last element, right? So what I can do is let's say answer equals to n plus 1, because that is the maximum value of the answer, even greater than the maximum value. Let's try making everything equal to first element of the array. Okay, so for that, let's say I equals to 0, and for I in range, not for I in range, I mean I have to find the rightmost index of that element also. So what I can do is a dot r find. Do we have something like r find, r index, a dot find? No, we don't have something like that. Okay, let's try to iterate from the end, and maybe then we will get something. I think, okay, let's try this. Okay, for I in range n, if a of I, let's say j equals to 0, if a of I not equals to a of 0, then j equals to I mean equals a of 0, then j equals to I. Let's also have a check variable, false. I think okay, let's not have that. If a of I not equals to a of 0, then break, else then we have j equals to I. So I am getting the rightmost index that I can find 9. So I have reduced this. Now I will try to find the rightmost index till, let's say, k equals to n minus 1. Now I will go in reverse direction. So for I in range, actually let's go reverse range till n. If a of I not equals to a of 0, then simply break it. Otherwise I will say k equals to I. Okay, now I have to make the let's have the answer variable n plus 1. So j will consist of elements from 0 till I have to make the n minus 1 element equals to 0, right? So answer is equals to min answer comma j minus I plus 1, j minus k or maybe k minus j plus 1. I think k minus j plus 1, right? I think that is the case. If len set a equals 1, print 0 and return, obviously, then I don't need to even do anything. Otherwise, let's try making everything equals to the last element of the array. For this I will say, okay, till a of n minus 1 I will traverse, and then equals to a of n minus 1. So in this case we are getting a 9. Now why is that? If I try to make everything equals to 9, then I should get a 7. So in this case, let's print answer. I was getting a 9. Let's print my j and k. So my j is 1, 0, 1, okay. And my k is 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this should be n minus 1, and yeah, and similarly I should have okay, so we are getting some errors here. Okay, so if I try to make everything equals to 1, then let's print my answer here. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, print j comma k. Okay, so we are getting a 0 and 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say k equals to n, and let's do a minus 1 here. Now we are getting the correct answer. Okay, now it passes. Let's try to submit this and see if it works. Okay, submit. We have the C problem and Python 3. Okay, and we got an okay verdict. Let's move on to the next problem, that is the D problem. Okay, Polycarp has two favorite integers x and y, and they can be equal. Okay, if he and he found an array A of length n. Okay, so he considers pair of indices ij, and it is beautiful if ai plus aj is divisible by x and ai minus aj is divisible by y. Okay, for example, x equals to 5, then okay, something like with GCD we have to do something with the help of GCDs. Okay, okay, we have this. Can I apply coordinate compression? Because the I don't think I will need coordinate compression for this. We have array of I till 10 to the power 9, and we have this. Okay, how can we go about this? Like if we have some n integers and we want to do it, what do we need to find? We need to find the number of beautiful pairs in the array. Okay, so for every I think since ai is 10 to the power 9, I have to get the sum. Like for every pair I need to consider if ai plus aj is equals to both of these at the same time. Okay, if ai plus aj should be divisible by x and ai minus aj should be divisible by y, and clearly ai should be greater than aj, otherwise this will not hold. Okay, and we have to solve this in big O of n log n time, and just making the pairs will not be sufficient, so you might need some kind of dynamic programming for this. Okay, I think this is an interesting problem, so I will actually solve this on pen tablet now. Then getting a call. Okay, so I want to analyze first. First, I want to analyze all the test cases. So let's see. We have 1 2 7 4 9 6. So we have 1 2 7 4 9 and 6. Right now, I can say, okay, what will be my pairs? What are my x and y values? My x and y values are n x and y. So 5 and 2. Okay, 5 and 2. Now, how do I go about finding all the pairs? Like, if I have 1, what should I add such that it becomes divisible by 5? 1, what should I subtract such that it becomes divisible by 2? Now, since 1 is already smaller than 2, so I can't do anything about this. Let's take some different pairs. Okay, let's say we have something better. Let's take 7. I think 7 will be a better test case. Is there something given? No. Okay, we have only 2 pairs. Let's say for 7, we want to add something to make this divisible by 5, and for 7 we want to subtract something, so it becomes divisible by 2. Now, clearly that something should be an odd number, because odd minus odd is even. So now I can't even consider 9. Do we have to take absolute values? I don't know. I think it doesn't matter if this goes negative. We just need to check if it is divisible. So I think I can take absolute values. So if I have 9 here and 9 plus 7 is 16. No, that is not correct. Let's try to find. Can I think I should first write the brute force code. So for every pair, I'm just writing the brute force code to study the problem. N, x and y. So map and input dot split a is equals to list map and input dot split. Okay, now we have this. Now for specifically for this test case, I am writing a brute force. Okay, now I can say, let's say answer is equals to 0 for I in range n, for j in range I plus 1 to n. Okay, not I plus 1 to n. Now if ai plus aj mod x equals 0 and ai minus aj mod y equals 0, answer plus equals to 1. Let's see if I'm getting the correct answer. So I'm getting 2, and let's also print my I and j values, so I don't have to worry too much about it. So first we have 0 and 4. So we have 0 and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so first values are 1 and 9. So I need to think like, okay, what I should add in this so it becomes divisible by 5. So 1 plus x, or I can say a of x modulus 5 equals to 0, or I can say 1 plus x is a multiple. So 1 plus a of x is a multiple of 5. Okay, and 1 minus ax is a multiple of 2. Okay, let's say 5 m1 and 2 m2. Okay, can I solve it using simple mathematics? 5 m1 and 2 m2. So clearly from here I can say my ax should be equals to 5m minus 1, and ay should be of the form 2m2 1 minus 2m2. Yeah, and actually this is a modulus, so I can go plus minus. Okay, so I just need to count the number of values which give me a modulus of 1 or minus 1 in this whole array. Okay, and what is the value of x and y? My x and y are going till 10 to the power 9. This is bad actually. This is like really bad. Now if it is going till 10 to the power 9, okay, I think I can reprocess the array for x and y values separately. So what I'm going to do is let's say if I have two types of dictionaries. I will make a default dictionary. So from corrections, import default dictionary and default dictionary of integers. Okay, so I have two types of map. One is for dx and one is for dy. So the same thing. Okay, for x value I am going to calculate the modulus that I am getting. Now I can say for I in a, for I in range n, dx of a of I modulus x plus equals 1. So I'm adding it to the answer. And dy of a of I mod x mod y plus equals to 1. Okay, so first I have pre-processed my array, and now I also need to get negative values. For that what I can do is two things. I have to subtract this from x. Like if it is 0, then I can also get an x, but if it is 1, then I can also get a minus. I should be able to get minus of these values also, right? Can I? Like 5 mod 4, like 4 modulus 5 is equals to 4, right? And which is also equals to minus 1. So I can say this value minus x and this value minus y. So if it was equals to 0, I will get a value of minus x. I will only do this if a of I mod x not equals to 0, and if a of I mod y not equals to 0, then I will do this. Okay, now I have preprocessed the array. Now for every integer I have this answer variable. For I in range n, what do I do? First I need to get the, like I have the value of ax, okay, ai and aj. So I have value of ai. I want to calculate the number of values of aj. So if ai plus aj is some multiple times 5, then aj is equals to 5m minus a of I, right? And here I just need to calculate. So if I take this modulus 5, this will go 0, so I will get minus ai mod 5, something like that. How do I tackle with minus sign? Minus ai modulus 5. So I need to add this. Like what is 1 mod 5? I don't know how Python works for modulus, so let's actually try. Minus 2 mod 5, it is equals to 3. Okay, answer plus equals to, if d of a of I, let's try dx of a of I mod x, but I think I can do answer plus equals to if d of a of I mod x. So we are getting something out of it. Like if I am at 1, then I can say what is 1 mod 5 equals to 1 mod 5 equals to 1, but now I have to do a negative sign, so it will become 4, and this will give me a value of 9. Okay, so first I want to count the number of values which will give me this thing. Okay, I mean, this will not work, I think. uh, this is not right. No, this is actually not right. Because I have to get a dictionary of pairs, not this. I don't think this will work. Let's try to make something different. Let's say, I mean, I have to make a dictionary. That is for sure. And now I will say D of let's say uh, remainder 1 is equals to A of I mod x. Okay, so we have this now, and remainder 2 is equals to A of I mod y. Okay, now I will add this pair in the dictionary. So if r1 comma r2 not in D, then I can say D of r1 comma r2 equals to 1, else I can say this plus equals 1. Okay, now if I am at A of I, then I have to check for two things, right? Let's say r1 is equals to if A of I, actually let's take minus A of I mod x, comma, now here I can get two things, like I have two numbers A of I and AJ. So A of I minus A of j, and since I'm taking modulus, it doesn't really matter. A of I minus A of j. So if A of I minus A of j is equals to 2y, I mean my, so if this modulus was opening correctly, then this will go here and I will get, I mean, maybe I have to put a minus sign, maybe I don't. So I can say A of I mod y nd. So answer plus equals to D of this value, D of this value. Yeah. Similarly, I have to check for can I get with a negative value also, and then print answer. So we are getting 8, which is drastic. I mean, let's first print D here. So I have a lot of values, like, okay, we have 1 1. What was 9? 9 was equals to for 9 I have when I take remainder with 5, I will get a remainder with when I take remainder with 5, I will get a remainder 9 mod 5 equals 4, and when I take a remainder with 2, I will get a remainder of 1. So 4 1 is 1. Let's actually do something. Let's actually print these. So let's say print this value, and okay, and let's also print this value and break out of the loop. So since I want my answer to be equals to 1, and there are two things that I am checking. Okay, actually they both these things are actually equals to this value 4 comma 1, right? So that is why I don't have to do it again, and so I can say these two should not be equal, not equals to this value. So now we are getting a 1. If I don't break out of this loop, I am getting 4 values, which is even more incorrect. So the next pair that I was getting was, first was 1 and 9. Next pair was, I think it was I don't remember. Let's try to find out. The next pair was 3 comma 0 1 2 3 4 5. So 4 and 6 will give me the next pair. So now I can say for I in range 5. Actually 4 and 6 will give me the next pair, right? So I can go from here to here. And now I am getting one more pair from this. So why am I getting so many values? Okay, I'm getting wrong answers for other pairs also. Like for 2, I mean, does my answer increase for 2? How does my answer even increase for 2? So I have 1 1 1 1 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3. I think for 4 it is correct. I mean, for 3 I should get a 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it, because this I think the answer will be simply answer by 2, because everything is getting recalculated here. That is why I am getting the wrong answers. Okay, we have a lot of issues here. 2 0, then the answer is simply a 1 and we are getting a 4. So the third test case. Okay, I think I should try to do it by hand now. Let's say 14 10 2 11 11 13 5 6. So we have 14 10 2 2 11 13 5 and 6, right? If I take the modulus with I have 4 and 10, right? So if I take modulus with 4, I will get 4 3s are 12, so 2, 4 2s are 8 9 10, 2 2, 4 2s are 8 8 plus 3 is 11, 13 plus 4 is how much? Sorry, 1, then 1 again, and then 2, right? If I take modulus with 10, then I will get 4 here, 0, then 2 2 1 3 5 and 6, right? So these are the mod values that I will get. Now if I ask you how many pairs that I can make from this region, from 14, okay, so I have to add something to 14 to make it divisible by 10, right? Equals to 10n, like that. So I can say 10n minus 14, and then I have to take a modulus with 10. Now how can I go about this? Like if I have this, what is minus 14 mod 10? Minus 14, which is equals to 6. So I will have to count the number of pairs which will give me a modulus of 6. And when I take, I think I made a mistake here. Sorry about that. 14 plus something modulus, when I do a mod with 4, which is equals to 4n, so I will have to get minus 14 mod 4, which is equals to minus 2, right? So I will have to get a modulus of 2. So this might be, so the potential cases are 10 2 2 and 6, right? Yeah. Now for this case, like 10 to 2 6, if I mean I have reduced my space like this. How do I even go about this? I mean, I can do it easily in big of n square, but I think everyone can do it in big of n square. If I pair 10 and 2, I mean 14 and 10, what is 14 minus 10 equals to 4. So clearly it is not divisible by 10. 14 minus 6 So this will never give me an answer. Yeah, either I need to get the sum, the difference should be equals to 10, so that is never the case. I can get 13 and like what difference? A difference of 10 or 0. I mean, yeah, I mean, if there is there are numbers with which are equal, they will give me a difference of that, right? Can I do it by sorting? Maybe I can do it by sorting. No, I don't think I can do it by sorting. I have to make some sort of sum when I take the sum. Okay, let's try to analyze it in a different way. Since modulus is actually associative, I can say AI plus AJ mod x is equals to AI mod x plus AJ mod x, right? And the whole mod x. And if this is equals to 0, then clearly I can say if I have AI mod x equals to 2, then what should I add here such that everything becomes equals to a multiple of this, like that. It becomes a multiple of x, right? And I know these values are less than what should I say, less than x, right? Okay, so clearly it becomes, let's say, equals to some multiple of x. Like if I have a 2 here, then I can add 2 to make this equals to x, like 2 plus 2 equals to 4, right? And 2 minus 2 equals to 4. These are the only two values for 2. So 10 is a potential candidate, 2, 2 and 6, right? Now in the second case, so I marked my potential candidates. In the second case, I have uh, AI minus AJ modulus x equals 0. So for that I can say AI mod x minus AJ mod x equals to x, or I can even say 0. It doesn't actually matter. I have this fixed, so I can say AI mod x minus 0 is equals to AJ mod x. Actually this is equals to y, not x. So there are two cases, AI mod x minus, actually I can calculate this in reverse order, because I have to take I have to take this only once, or maybe even I can do it in this order also. So if AI mod y equals to AJ mod y, I think that is when this will be equals to 0. Or since this value is always less than y, I think I need to be really careful about this. So if this is 0, when I take the modulus, but the problem is it can also go the other way. So I have to check, like, okay, there are no values. I think 2 and 2 are a possibility. Like, okay, I think what are the similar values that we have? So do I have zeros? No. I have 1. Do I get a 3? Do I get a 5? No. I think there is only one pair in this whole array. What was the answer for this one? C, make equal again. You can perform described operation at most once or one time. I don't know why. I think are we on which problem are we on? We are on the D problem. Okay. How much time do we have? I can't see the time. Because still 1 hour is remaining. Let's continue with solving. And the stream is still on. Yeah, the stream is on. Okay. Okay, so we have this now. How do we go about solving this? 1 comma 5, 5 comma 1, and since we are taking, I mean, think this can be bad now. What was the answer for this one? It was equals to 1. Let's consider some different test case. The fourth test case, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's consider this test case. Okay, we have 5 and 6. So we have 5, x equals to 5, y equals to 6, and the numbers are 10, 7, 6. So we have 10, 7, 6, 7, 9, 7, 7, 10, 10, 7, 7, 10, and 10. Okay, if I take modulus with 5, so this will become 0, this will become 2, and this will become 1, this will become 2, this will become 4, this will become 2, 2, and this will become what? 0, 0, sorry. And for 6, the modulus will become 6 plus 4 is 10, 6 plus 1 is 7, 0, 1, 3, 2, 6 plus 1 is 7, and then 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, so the potential that I can see here is, first I need to consider all the elements with equal. So can I take 7, 7, 7? So we have possibility 7, 7, and 7, and I think I can make 1, 2, 2 pairs out of these. Okay, then I have 4 and 4, 4 for 4 equal, right? So I have possibility for 10, 10, and 10. Is the answer 4 for this one? No, the answer is actually 3. Okay, 1. And clearly 10 plus 10 is 20, and the modulus is 0, and 10 minus 10 is 0, so modulus is 0. Okay, I can consider 10, 10, 10. Why not? 1, 2. It is going to give me 2 pairs. Okay, 7, 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and why still we only have answer as 3? Is there something that I'm missing in the question? Polynomial consider pair beautiful I and j such that I should be less than j. Okay, and ai plus aj is beautiful, ai minus aj is okay. I'm not sure now what to do. Okay, now let's say we are on 7. Okay, I mean, for 10 I can choose any number which, when I add 5 to, which is giving me 0, so I can choose 10, 10, 10, and so this is giving me 2 pairs. So 10, 10, 10 are giving me 2 pairs. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, this is giving me 3 pairs. Find the number of beautiful pairs in the array. The first line is the input. The x and NYX polygraph does not exceed in the number of beautiful pairs in the array. Okay, now for this 6, like for 1, can I find some other? Why can't I take 7? Is it given that ai and aj must not be equal? Polygraph are two favorite integer x and y. They can be equal. He found that an array A of length n ai plus aj is less than is equal to ai minus aj is x. Okay, the sample input correct. I'm even doubting that now. Okay, let's say we have 4, 9, 7, 1, 1, 2, 13, 15. Okay, I think I will just try another test case. 4, 9, 7, 1, 2, 2, 13, 3, and 15. So we have Okay, first let's see what are the values of x and y. So x is equals to 6 and y is equals to 2. We have 4, 9, 7, 1, 2, 2, okay, 13, 3 and 15. Okay, so for x values, what I'm going to do first, I have to take modulus with 6. So this will give me 4, 3, 1, not 0, 1, 2, 2, 6 plus 6 is 12, so 1, 3, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? Yeah. And when I take modulus with 2, this will give me 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so first let's write the potential pairs that have equal modulus. Now I can say, okay, 1, 1, 1. So the potential, let's first take the zeros. Like we have 4, 2 and 2, 4, 2 and 2. So we have 4, 2 and 2. Now 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 plus 2 is 6, we get 2 pairs from here. Then the potential pairs are 9, 7. I mean, I can take all the odd numbers, but the sum should be 6. So 4 plus, do we have a 2? So okay, we have a 2 here. I mean, these are actually considered now, so let's not take the even numbers. 3, I need 3, so I have 9 here. One pair can be 9, 3 and 9, 15. Okay, another pair can be okay, so we only have 2 more pairs, 9, 3, 9, 15, but we can also have 3, 15, right? 3 plus 3 is also 6. Can we have 2 plus 2, 4? No, but we can have 3 plus 3, which is 6, so we have 3 pairs more, so the answer is 5 for this one, which is correct. Yeah, I think I got the approach, kind of got the approach, but let's see how it goes. I think this is correct. I just need to check, like, okay, I will add it into the answer. Okay, now answer. I just need to do this right here in this array for every index instead of doing it some separate way. I think that's where I was going wrong. Okay, we are going very wrong now. Okay, we got a 2, which is decent. So we have a 2, 0. Then for the third test case, I'm getting a 7. I should have got 1. So let's debug the third test case only. Okay, for the third test case, I have this as in my dictionary, and now, I mean, I think this is wrong. First of all, I just need to add into my answer. Before adding this, I need to add into my answer plus equals to what? I want to have x minus r1 in the array. X minus r1, let's take modulus with x, because if that is equal, then I will have some issues. Y minus r2 mod x d dot get comma 0. I think this should work. Okay, I'm still getting it like this. Now why is this happening? Let's actually print my answer variable. Okay, so for first I have a 2. With 2 I am pairing something. Let's actually print this thing. I think it should be y, not this, and this should be r2. Okay, we got only one pair. So we have 2 0 1. Then for the third test case, I should have got a 0, but I'm getting a 3. So 1 2. And okay, for this third test case, I'm still getting a 1. Now why is that? Okay, in the last element, like 6, before adding it, let's print this value, print d and print this thing. What will be my d by this time? So my dictionary looks like this, and I'm searching for 2 comma 4. So 2 comma 4 was added in as the first element. Now 2 plus 6, 14 plus 6 is 20, which is divisible by 4, but 14 minus 6 is not divisible by 6. So why am I searching for r2 equals to 10? Because when I do y minus r2, so y was equals to 10. 10 minus r2 is how much? 10 minus r2 is, I think, what is r2 here? I don't know. ai mod y, like 10 mod y, which is 6 only, and 6 minus 10 is 4. Yeah, and when you take modulus with it, it will become equals to 4. I think this is wrong. This is wrong. I have to search for r2 and not 10 minus r2. These two should be exactly equal and not like that. So I am getting a 1. Still I am getting 1. Okay. Like if I have r2, the other number should also be equals to r2. So if I have r2 here, this should also be r2. And then okay, my answer increased when I was searching for 2 comma 2 here in my when I was on the third index, that was when I was on 2, I was searching for 2 comma 2. Which of these will give me a 2? 14 will give me a 2. So 14 plus 2 is not 14 minus 2 is not, I mean, 4. Do I need to search for 2? Yeah, I need to search for 2. And 2 comma 4 was added in the first index. Like, is this 2 comma 4? 14 mod 10. Okay, 14 mod 6, 14 mod 4 is 2. Yeah, 14 mod 10 is 4. Okay, so you have 2 comma 4. When did I get 2 comma 2 in my array? In the previous I think yeah, I think in the previous one, the 10. Okay, so we had a 0 here. 10 minus 10 mod 10 was 0. Yeah, then okay, so 10 mod 10 was 0. 2 comma 4. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so 2 comma 4 equals 1. Then 2 comma 2 comma 0 is 1, and 2 comma 2 is 2. And my answer changed when I reached this index. So I searched for 2 comma 2 and I found 1. 2 comma 2 was just added in the previous index. Okay, so 0. Okay, I think I got it. When I was on 10, yeah, I think 2 comma 2 should give me my answer if I am on 10. If the So why is it giving me a wrong answer? Let's actually try to comment this whole thing and print the indices. Yeah, answer should be equals to 1 in this case. I think there something wrong with the test cases. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but okay. Yeah, actually one was correct. I don't know why I was debugging it for so long, and now it passed the test case. Let's try to submit it. I solved it so much before, but now I'm submitting this solution very late. Okay, divisible pairs and Python 3. Okay, still waiting. Testing. 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 Come on. Okay, that will test case. And we got a correct answer. Let's move on to the next problem, that is Anna and the Valentine's Day gift. Okay. Uh, Shasha gave Anna a list of n integers for Valentine's Day. Anna doesn't need this list, so she suggests destroying it by playing a game. The players take turns. Sasha is a gentleman, and so he gives Anna the right to make the first move. So I think we have some game theory question finally. On her turn, Anna must choose an element I from the list and reverse the sequence of the digits. Okay, and she reverses the sequence of digits. Okay, for example, if Anna chooses element for 42, it would become 24. Okay, so if we reverse it, it becomes this. Okay, now that the leading zero is removed, okay, after such a turn, the number of elements in the list does not change. Okay, on his turn, Shasha must extract two elements AI and AJ, and concatenate them in any order and insert the result back into the list. For example, if Shasha chooses the elements 2007 and 19, he would remove and the answer. Okay, the number of elements in this list decreases by 1. I think this is a tough problem. I just want to see how many submissions are there for this problem. Okay, I mean some people have actually solved it, so let's try solving this problem. Yeah. Okay, so we have this. Now how do we go about this? Let me clear the page. Okay, no. Okay, Anna must choose an element AI from the list and reverse the sequence of digits. So uh, Anna, we have two players, let's say A and B, reverses. Okay, and the B player concatenates. TNATS. Okay, now notice that only the B player can reduce the I mean, what do we even have to print? uh, Players can't skip turns. The game ends when Shasha can't make a move, that is after Anna's move. There is exactly one number left in the list. Okay, if this integer is not less than 10 to the power m, okay, we also have something like 10 to the power m. What is m here? Okay, if this integer is not less than 10 to the power n, Shasha wins. That means Shasha can't skip a turn. Shasha can basically take two elements, and if it is greater than 10 to the power m, the last element. So the B player, there are two win states. When, like, if I note the win states, winning conditions. At the end there are only two elements left, and if I concatenate them, I have to concatenate them in such a way that can't be so I have to concatenate them in such a way that it is palindromic. I think that is the case here. The game ends when Sasha can't make a move. That is, after Anna's move, there is exactly one number left in the list, obviously. Okay. If this integer is not less than 10 to the power m, okay, Sasha, okay, so there is only one condition. I mean, there will be an element left at the end of the game, right? So this element, the last element, if it is less than 10 to the power m, implies Sasha wins, right? So if the last element is okay, if it is greater, not Sasha, basically the other one, Anna. Okay, so if it is Anna wins, else Sasha wins, right? So we have 10 to the power m. What are the constraints on n, m, and n? Okay, m is going till 2 into 10 to the power 6. Okay, that is very huge now. Okay. Okay, let's try to analyze the test cases first. I mean, is the stream still live? Am I still live? Yeah. Okay. Let's try to understand this test case first. So we have n, m, and okay, let's take the input also. I'm not sure if I will do it in C++ or Python right now. So let's create a new page. We have 14, n equals to 2 and m equals to 2. So we have to check till 2-digit numbers, right? We have 14 and 2. Now first move is, like in the first move I have I mean there is I mean I just need to check if this is a winning state or not. Okay, I have to take the input and I have to decide it in login time that if this is a winning state or a losing state, right? Now, okay, I mean let's actually go in, maybe I can go in reverse order. Maybe I can go in reverse order. Let's say I have are we given any kind of notes here? Anna reverses the integer 2. Okay, so 14 comma 2. Now Anna has a choice, like she can reverse this, or I mean there are two possibilities. This can go for 14 comma 2, or this can go from for 41 comma 2, right? And now Sasha has only choice, so this will become 1/4. I mean there are ways. So Sasha has a choice, so she can make it 142, or she can make it 241. It doesn't actually matter. She can now this can go in two directions. In this case, Sasha wins, right? Because it is greater. This is also greater. If Anna does this, this will become 412, and this will become 421, right? So in this case also Sasha wins. In this case also Sasha wins. So overall I can say Sasha will win the game. Okay. Now let's also try a different test case where Anna is winning. So this is the second test case. We have 356 and 1. So m equals to 5. So we want to check till 10 to the power 5. We have 3, 56 and 1. Okay. Now since Anna is going first, there are three possibilities. She can either keep it, I mean for now there are only two possibilities. Okay. We can keep it like 356 and 1, or we can say the array will become 3, 1 and 65, right? And from here the second move is by Sasha. So there are, I mean Sasha can concatenate any two numbers, so either it can become there are a lot of possibilities here. I don't know how to list them. Okay, let what is the winning condition, what is the strategy that they should follow. uh, Basically, if I see Shasha is trying to increase the number of digits, right? And Anna is trying to decrease the number of digits. And can Anna actually do something? Like if she reverses, does it even matter? I mean, like in the test case, it makes no sense to make this equals to 41 because that is simply increasing my answer, right? Uh, but in this test case, 956 and 1, we have, I by mistake wrote 356 and 1. I think it should be 956 and 1. Okay, so we have 956 and 1. So clearly, like Anna doesn't even. Why is Shasha losing? Like in the end, I will have something got 9561. So the number of digits is not even greater than 10 to the power 5, right? So in this case, obviously Anna will win. So if I just add the digits, that is not even greater than 10 to the power 5, right? So I just need to check how many numbers are ending with zeros. Like in this test case, I think this will be more interesting, the fourth test case. So let's try to see this test case. 1 2007 800. Have they actually explained this? No, they haven't. So we have 1 2007, okay, 800, and then we have a 1500. So clearly Shasha wants to clearly Shasha actually just wants to decrease the answer. So I think for not Shasha, Anna wants to decrease the answer. So what she can do is try to decrease the decrease this by reverse this, right? So the for after her turn, the array should become like this, 815. Okay, now Anna doesn't want her to change this to something, so she will try to append it to some number in such a way that, okay, let's try this. 1 2007, and then we have 80015. Now Anna can't do anything. After once these are over, I will have to take the what can I say? I will simply have to take the sum of the digits. So this will become 1. Now I can simply take the sum of the digits. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 10. And what was my m value was uh, I think in this case Anna is winning because 10 to the power 10 is actually less than this number when I concatenate everything, right? So this number, so whatever I concatenate, I know it will be greater, and if it is greater, can I say something like, if it is greater, what was written? If the number is greater then Sasha wins. So why is it Sasha losing? Have I calculated it wrong? Like, okay, let's try this once again. I mean, clearly there is no point in. I think she will make it this. So I have 1 2007 815. Now she can now he can try to merge these. So it will become 1, not 1. Let's say 2007 8001 and 15. Now Shasha can't do anything. So 1 2 3 4. 4 here, 4 here, and 2 here. So 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So it is a 10-digit number that is forming. So but this is greater than 10-digit number, so Shasha should win, I think. I'm not sure how to go about this problem. No. I mean, the sum of digits was greater than equal to, and since at least one of the digits is Okay, so we have 4 5, we have 9 56 and 1, okay, 4 and 10. We have these four numbers: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So 10 to the power 10. And now I think I should try to play this game till the end. I think let's try this. This is some array with less number where where Anna is actually winning. So for the second last test case we have 8 numbers. I don't want to go for that. For the third, okay, we have 1 and 1, so clearly 10 to the power 2. Okay, we have 1 and 1, and in this case Anna is winning, so it should be, we have 1 and 1. I think I read the solution wrong. It should be like 4 and 2, so 142, which is greater than this. So Shasha, okay, 5 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, so Anna, okay. So if the final number of digits are less than or equal to, then I have to say okay, then Anna is winning, otherwise Sasha is winning, so that is okay. Now first I need to, can I make a priority queue? I need to think about this now, that can I solve this using a priority queue or something like that. I think I will do it in Python, because in Python by default we have something, by default we have a min heap. So okay, so from first I'm going to say import heap queue, right? Now first I have n and m, so map int input dot split, and a is equals to list map int input dot split. Okay, now actually I don't want to write this function, but let's say def reverse, and if we are given an n, then I want to return what, int of string n colon colon -1. So this will give me the reverse string, right? And I think if I reverse it, if it was not already 0, okay, I want to get the number of think okay, actually let's try to do this in C++. I think that will be more optimal. So let's say cb template and int n comma m scene n vector int a of n for I scene a of I. Yeah. I want to make a max heap, so I can say, and that will be equals to pair intent. So I can say priority queue. So priority queue of pair intent, and let's call this pq. Okay, and now actually let's initialize it here. So I want to have the first thing that I want to have is the number of elements in this, number of zeros at the at the end of this a of I. So I can make a function for that, and let's say num zeros, and let's take an integer as the input. Let's call this nz. Okay, and let's say int count equals to 0 while n mod 10 equals 0. I can say count plus plus n is equals to n by 10. Okay, but there is one issue, that n should not be equals to 0, otherwise we break out of the loop and then return count. Okay, but what if we have n as 0? Then I don't want to append it to something, but I mean I can leave that. I think I can leave that, it doesn't actually matter. So if n equals 0, then I can simply return a 0. So I can say pq dot push what, two elements. One is going to be equal to let's push two elements, that is one is I, one is num nz of a of I and a of I. Yeah, let's try to debug pq. Can I debug it? I want to solve this problem first because this is the main interesting problem. Okay, I don't think I can debug it, so let's say debug pq.top. So first we have the most I think I mean, it makes sense to first actually reverse this and reduce the number of digits by this, I think. Okay, so what we can do, while pq.top.first not equals to 0. Okay, what I'm going to do is, let's say first auto x comma y is equals to pq.top. So let's take the top elements, pq.pop, and now I want to remove the number of digits from this. So I mean, at least one digit will be left. Actually, I can't even store the digits. What is the range of a of I? Is it till 10 to the power 18 or something? 10 to, okay, I can actually store the numbers. Now I want to divide it while n not equal to 0, and or I can say for I in range x, just divide this number by y is equals to y upon 10. So now I can say, okay, now all the numbers are removed, and pq dot push what, I want to push this number, so I have to basically push pq 0 comma y, and let's see debug pq dot top, what do I get? Okay, so we have 2007 and something like that. Now the problem is, there is one problem. Let's say we have some zeros and ones. Okay, so what is the optimal strategy to follow here? If we have zeros and ones, I can combine these. Okay, let's say Shasha is playing, Anna is playing now. What her strategy would be? I mean, reversing anything doesn't matter. So, what should be someone else's strategy if she actually combines these numbers? Will it even matter? Like if someone combines these two numbers, so it will become 1 0 1 0 0. So I think it doesn't really matter if I have multiple zeros, right? I can say while pq not equals, if pq equals to 0, then I will say plus plus. Can I traverse in my max heap? No, I can't even traverse. I want to traverse in my maximum heap, and first I want to get the, like if I have a variety of zeros, a number of zeros and 1, then the basic strategy that he will follow first, he will try to combine. I mean, combining zeros doesn't actually make sense, so he will try to combine it, and the other person will simply reduce it in the next move. So I can say, okay, let's remove all the zeros, and for that what I can do is, let's say bool check equals to, initially let's say it is false, okay, and sum equals to 0. Yeah, So this is actually just storing the number of digits that I have. Okay, so for this I can say num digits or something like that. So what I'm going to do is what is happening now. Yeah, let's say n digits. So uh, while n, okay, I can say n is equals to n by 10 and what while n is equals to n by 10 and count plus plus. Yeah, so this will give me the number of digits in a number. Let me just test it quickly. So debug n digits of 2007. What do I get when I do this? So I'm getting a 4, which is correct. What if I add a 0 here? So I have a 4. Okay, it will not work for 0, I know. Yeah, but let's say int sum is equals to 0 while not pq dot empty. Now from this s plus let's also do this. Okay, now what? I have this. Now I want to, okay, and first I will get all the numbers that are greater than, I mean, I know my x values are 0 now, right? So all the x values are 0. Once I get y values, okay, I can say if y not equals to 0, then s plus equals to what? Nd of y, else s plus equals to 1 and break, right, if I get a 0. And now I can say if my s is less than equals to m, I can print Anna with a slash n. Otherwise I will print add Sasha, right, with an endl sign. So this is giving me Anna, which is correct, I think. Okay, so we have SHA. I think I wrote the spelling wrong. Okay, Shasha, Anna, Shasha, and for this test case I'm getting the wrong answer for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th test case. Okay, and even the last test case. Yeah, let's see why is that happening. Let's consider the last test case. We have the output should be equals to Shasha and we are getting Anna. Okay, we have Anna. Now why is that? Let's try to debug the code. Debug s. Four. Okay, we have 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, let's say we have 10, 10, 10 and 10. Okay, now if I try to combine these like 10 and 10, like first move is Anna, she will just try to reduce the number of ways. So 10 and 10, 10 and 0. Okay, now my goal should be equals to somehow like using this 0 doesn't actually make sense, right? So my goal should simply be equals to combine these values such that I don't have to do something about it. Like if I have this in the second turn, I should just combine this value with something which is ending with or not ending. I mean, since I have only tens, so I will just combine it to 1010, because combining a 0 doesn't actually make sense. Then she will make it 1 and 0, and this will become 10110. And now I can actually try to save save this. So this will become 1 and 0, Now she can't do anything. So this will become 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Actually, this is a 6-digit number, so Shasha should win. Yeah, my approach is wrong. Clearly, very wrong. How many people have actually solved this problem? Let me just see it. Okay, so I'm on 3000 rank. Okay, let's try to solve some more problems. Should I actually skip this? How much time do I even have? I don't want to miss any problem today. I have 38 minutes. Okay, let's give this problem some more time. 3800 people have solved it. I think I can even solve this. Okay. 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1, and we have to do some sort of, can I think about some random stuffs? Square root doesn't know, GCD, no, obviously. Pairing the smallest. Okay. Like, should I try Huffman coding, merging two smallest integers? Like if I have 10 and 10, like the smallest numbers with at least 110. No, I don't have to try that. If I have 0, then I should pair it with at least one number, and I mean, if I have zeros, I should say, okay, 0 plus plus, I will add it to the answer. It doesn't matter actually. But when will I have 0? I think I did it wrong. Like Shasha can only reverse and make it 1, not 0. Okay, so 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1 0. Was it given that the number of elements can become 0? AI goes from 1, so I don't even need to care about this this thing, this last loop, because it will never become equals to 0. So clearly I have, let's say I have something, the number of digits 10 10 10 10. So what I should try is every time I encounter this number, okay, so every time I encounter something with a 0, I will take the smallest, or should I take the largest? I will take the largest number with a 0 and combine it with the next, with the smallest. I think that should work. First I will try to sort these values by the number of zeros they have. Okay, I will sort these numbers by the number of zeros they have, and now I can convert this to a DQ or structure or something. So what I can do is I can place these numbers, so 10 and 10, 1 0 1 0. So these are actually the same thing, but I think I get the idea now. Yeah, so I need to combine the number with the highest number of zeros at the end to the smallest number, to the number with the smallest number that has the 0 at the end, and for that I want to have a comparator function and sorted list. So I will use a policy based data structure, PBDS, or ordered set. I think I don't want to, from collections import ordered list. Sorted list. Yeah, let's say CB template, and n comma m is equals to map and input dot split. Right now, this problem can also be done using Fenwick trees, but let's say a is equals to list map and okay. First I need to calculate the number of zeros at the end. For that, what I will do is def number of zeros. Let's take it takes an integer n, while n mod 10 not equals to 0, n is equals to n by 10, c equals to 0, c plus equals 1, and return c. Okay, yeah, so this will give me something like this. I want to make a sorted list out of this. So SL is equals to, let's think it should be sorted list and not sorted. So sorted list of A. Why is this not working? From sorted containers, sorry, import sorted list, yeah, comma, what do we have? First we have iterable, then key, key equals to lambda x and nz of x. So let's print SL. Let's have this test case, yeah. Okay, so these are now arranged in an array such that the first number is here and the last number is here. So basically I want to pop till while I can say while SL of 0, nz of SL of 0 not equals to 0, then I have to pop two numbers. So I can say SL dot pop 0, let's say A equals to SL dot pop 0, B equals to SL dot pop minus 1, so the last element, and now I have to add to this number. So SL dot insert integer add to this list. What do I have to add? Int, when clearly this number has more I have to add this to the end in this. So I can say int, first I have to strb plus stra, and then an integer. I mean, this is like a brute force, but I can't do anything about it. Yeah, so we have this. Can I print SL at every step? Like, okay, first we have something, first I have merged 2007, first I am merging 2007 and 800, so we have this. Then I am merging 1 and 500, so 1501, and then I am merging these, right? Okay, now in the end I can say, okay, if len SL is less than equals to m, then I have to print Anna, else I have to print Sasha. Is that correct? Okay, we are getting actually an error. Pop index out of range. Why? Okay, we have SL not equals to 2. We have pop index out of range. Print SL करते हैं इसको यहाँ पे. So in the very first test case we are getting this error. Let's try to handle it separately. So we are getting first I think okay, So clearly my uh, I had a 114, and then first I had 2 and 14. After that I had a 14, and then I inserted again. Let's say print SL. Then just before that occurred, if SL, I think greater than 1. Okay. So len SL should be greater than 1, right? At this point, I can say that the length of SL should be greater than equals to 1. Now what? I mean, can I say that, let's say I have 1 1 1 1 1, so 1 1 1 1 1. Now Shasha can try to decrease this 1 to a 1, I mean 0, right? She can make one of it to 0, so the number of digits will decrease by 1. Okay, so currently there are number and to increase the number of digits, he will try to why is this not working? To debug this, we have first I had 2 and 14. Sorted list, key equals to a function, then so in the last we had this while sz, and oh, I forgot that it should be and not or, and then we are printing Anna, which is also wrong. Now why is that? I think it should not be equals to len SL, uh, it should be equals to len SL0, and maybe I should just say okay, I think I will say SL0 after converting it to a string. So the answer is actually Shasha now. Yeah, but this is quite a labor intensive process now. And still we are getting some wrong answers. Like for the fourth test case, 1 2, okay, for the third test case 4, 1 2 3 and 4, we have this, and it is saying Anna. Okay, first I should try to merge this with this 1 2 3, right? So a lot of first I have to print 1 2 3, then what? I think this is wrong. First A should come, then B should come. Okay, so first I will make 500, then What is happening now? While cell 0, okay, when I'm sorting it by the number of zeros at the end that it has. So okay, let's do one thing. Let's also make a counter of the number of digits. So I can say nd c equals to 0 while n equals to n mod n, and now so we have this. Now what I can say is uh, let's not do it this way because obviously it will give me a TLE. Now for n range this. Now let's also have a D array. So D dot pushback append. What do I need to append? And let's say my s is equals to 0, s plus equals to a of I, the number of digits in this, and d dot append the number of this in, okay. Then I can say d dot sort. Let's print d. What do I have here? Okay, for now you can shut up. Okay, so we have three zeros and something with a zeros. Now if first Anna will try to, what will Anna try? Anna will actually try to say let's say while d of -1 greater than 0. First thing that Anna will do is she will say, okay, let's actually remove this 3 and make it 0. So she will since we have 3 digits, so my answer will reduce by 3, and since here it is the first digit is actually I want to make a sorted list, not this. So let's say sorted list, okay, and d dot add like that. So 0013. Okay, now Anna will remove this and take the starting digits. So I can say while d of -1 greater than 0. Okay, let's take a equals to d of -1 d dot pop -1, and b is equals to d dot pop 0. Okay, so we have a and b, not let's take x and y because a and b will be a repeat now. So we have this. Now what can I do? List index out of range. Okay, so we have this. Now I will remove a 0 and 3, and then I will put 0 again, right? If I have a 0, I first of all Anna will try to Anna will try to do, first thing that Anna will try to do is reverse that number. So instead of 3 zeros we will have 0 zeros now, right? So let's say check equals to true. Check while d is while len d is greater than 1, obviously. If check, then Anna will simply take the last number. So x is equals to d of -1, and let's say s minus equals to s, and that number becomes 0 now, right? So she reverse it. So d dot add 0 else, and now I will make check equals to false now. Okay, else case. Now in the second term what will happen is now we have too many zeros and 1, so basically I have a 30. So now Sasha will try to merge this 30 with a 0. So what will happen is she will remove this 1, she will remove a 0. So d dot pop 0, and then check equals to true. Okay, let's print D after this whole thing. X equals to -1. She is removing a D. I don't want to add 0. I want to add I don't want to okay, I want to add 0. D dot pop 0. Let's print D and break out of the loop. Okay, so we had this. First we had a D, then I printed we had 0 and then I should say D dot pop -1 and not. Okay. Okay, in the end we have is print s karte hain jara. So we have a 6-digit number in the end, and if s is greater than if s is less than equals to m, I want to print Anna. Else I want to print Shasha. What was the name of that girl? Sasha. Okay. So for this we have Shasha now. Okay, that is correct. Let's try to submit this now. I don't want to print my sorted list again and again now. Okay, this is failing for the first test case itself. Let's see why. Okay, we are getting an Anna, but we should have got Shasha now. Okay. So we had a 0 and a 1. Okay, now basically Shasha can only try to manipulate things, right? If I print a D here, we had a 1 and 2, the number of digits and number of zeros. Why do we have a 1 and 2? And that doesn't actually make sense. For 14, okay, we are getting I should my function was wrong. Okay, now we are getting the correct answers. Let's try to actually comment everything that we don't need. So still there are some comments. Okay, so first we have Shasha, Anna, Shasha. Then for this case I'm getting a wrong answer. So let's try to fix that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th test case. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th test case. Okay. The expected answer is the opposite of Anna, so I should get Shasha now. So 6, 4, 10. Okay, so we have a lot of zeros, and now basically what will happen is she will take the 10, okay, and reverse it. So the number of digits will become less than one less. Then this person will actually try to save it. So he will try to save the number of maximum zeros. So he will simply remove this, and now he will have to combine it with something. So if let's take x is equals to d dot pop minus 1. Okay, and if the start element is 0, then let's say y is equals to d dot pop 0, obviously. And now like okay, okay, so he will try to make it is the contest over? How much time do I even have? I have 13 minutes left. Okay, so now if he even tries to do this, mm, how how will he be able to solve it? It's a d dot pop 0. We do have a d dot pop 0. So 1 and 2, then so the second person, what he can do is first take the maximum, then take the minimum number of digits, then he can place the number, he can save it, he can save this actually. So he can simply he will do the same thing, but without actually doing it, without doing s minus equals to s. So I can say d dot pop minus 1 and check equals to true. Now it is giving me a shasha. Let's see if it works now. So we have ana shasha shasha, ana shasha shasha, ana. This is for one test case, the third last test case we are getting a wrong answer. So 1 2, okay, for equal numbers, for 6 I think 1 2, for when we only have a single integer, I think I can do it separately. So if my n equals 1, okay, if nz number of digits nd of a of 0 less than equals m, then I have to print ana, else I have to print shasha and return. Okay, what what is happening? 1 1 10 to the power 1 was that. Okay, okay, so the first turn was shasha, she can still reverse it, right? She can still manipulate this thing, I think. That is why we have that. Okay, so if that number, if the last number that is left, let's actually try to debug this quickly. I think this is the last test case that I have to debug. Okay, it should be actually ana, right? So we have sorted list of 1, there is only 1 0 here, and she will simply pop this up. Okay, and decrease the number by x, that is the that is 1. So since the number of digits was 2 here, let's print s. What was s? Was 2. And now what is s? It is still 2. What? Check is true, d dot pop minus 1, if d of 0, okay, and len d is greater than 0. I think I made a mistake here. This should be e less greater than equals to 1 and not this. So I can say if len d greater than 0 and yeah, now we are getting the correct answers. Let's try to okay, we still need to remove a print statement somewhere. So finally this passed, but I still can't use the sorted list this here. So what I'm going to say is ordered list. Yeah. Uh, this was a long code, but I don't know if it will pass, but let's see how it goes. So you have Anna on the Valentine's Day and submit. I hope this code passes, but let's see. Uh, why am I getting a feeling that it will give me a TLE? Okay, our solution got accepted. Thank God. I solved it in the last 6 minutes. But okay, okay. Let's. I mean, there are only 6 minutes remaining. I don't know if I will be able to solve till the F problem, but let's see. There are n people in the programming contest chat. The chat participation are ordered by activity, but each person sees himself at the top of the list. For example, there are 4 participants in the chat, and their order is 2 3 1 4. Yeah. The first user sees the order as 1 2 3 4. Let me check my rank first. Okay, 3355, which is quite bad, but yeah, that is the result of today's contest. And let me check my friends ranking. uh, I think I will just solve it on m2.codeforces. What is happening with the server? Whatever, I don't think I will be able to solve the F problem now because there are only 6 minutes remaining, so I will end the stream now. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can comment down this video. Thank you.